I I request Shri Ashraf Solkar to escort our guest speaker Shri Tukaram R. Sheth Mandrekar, Assistant Sub Inspector Goa Police, to the dais. I request Shri Irshad Sheikh to escort Shri Barkat Sheikh, President Tiswadi Muslim Welfare Society, to the dais. A very warm welcome to our dignitaries on the dais and to our distinguished guests present today. The Tiswadi Muslim Welfare Society is a society registered under the Societies Registration Act 1860 with an objective to work for education, health, communal harmony, sports, economic empowerment, counseling in various areas. Since its inception, it has actively held various social programs. In the last 1 year, 2 successful blood donation camps were held in association with the Goa District Hospital and the Goa College of Pharmacy. A mega health checkup camp held in 2023 in association with R.G. Stone Hospital, Nobel Laboratory of Dr. Marzud Sheikh, and the Goa College of Pharmacy. Several programs on parenting were held at schools and masjids to address pressing issues like drugs and teenage pregnancies in Goa. Tiswadi Muslim Premier League was held in December 2023. An informative session on all you need to know about studying abroad was held last year. This program was an awareness program for parents and students who want to pursue their education abroad. Very important issue that is troubling all of us today, a pressing issue, the alarming increase in road accidents and fatalities on Goan roads calls for immediate attention. With this concern, our society has decided to launch a month-long road safety campaign in this National Road Safety Month to raise awareness on the preventable causes and promote safer driving practices and sensitize citizens. In this campaign, we aim to conduct various awareness talks at schools, colleges, and institutions. We also intend to distribute informative flyers at public places. During the campaign, we shall release an awareness song, a short film, and a documentary will be released. Corner meetings and rallies are aimed to discuss this critical issue. I once again welcome you all and express my gratitude to each and every one of you. Your presence here is a testament to your concern. Now, before inviting our chief guest, I'll give a brief intro of our chief guest. Sri Salim Sheikh joined Goa Police in the year 1991 as Police Sub-Inspector, and after his training in Delhi, he was posted as a PSI at various police stations in Goa. In the year 2000, he was promoted to Police Inspector and held charge of various police stations in Goa. In the year 2020, he was promoted to Deputy Superintendent of Goa Police. He has received several commendation certificates and has been awarded with prestigious medals like DGP Insignia, Chief Minister's Medal, and President's Police Medal for his meritorious service. Thank you, Salim sir. I kindly request our chief guest for today, Shri Salim Sheikh, to kindly address the gathering. Please, sir.
A good evening to all of you present over here. members of the dais, our dear friend Sri Barkat साहब, हमारे close friend Mr. Hassan और guest speaker हमारे मांद्रेकर ASI मांद्रेकर, then committee members of Tiswadi Muslim Welfare Society present in the audience, my dear friends, ladies, gentlemen, and not to forget the members of media, press media present over here. A very good, warm, good evening to all of you all, and I welcome, and we are all of you all present here for a very important topic, that is on the road safety and the celebration of National Road Safety Month 2025. This subject is normally taken by the law enforcing agencies, and this is the first time a NGO, an organization who has touched this subject, and it really needs a good applause for them. And I really appreciate Tiswadi Muslim Welfare Society for taking this subject. And I, being from the enforcement agency, from Traffic Police Goa, Traffic Police Goa Police, we have been organizing various meetings, talks, seminar, workshops, everything, every possible thing we are doing. We are also organizing road shows and even mock shows on the roads. We are going, what I'll tell you before saying that we go even to the classes every week. When I was in traffic as an inspector, I used to make a point that every week at least one school is touched by me, and 9th standard, 10th standard, 11, first year, second year, and third year students are taught about the awareness on the road safety. My dear friends, why this is required? As it is a subject where each and every person involved here has to travel using some mode of travel, some mode of transport. You can, even if you are not using any mode of transport, you are a pedestrian. And this pedestrian is also second in the hit list of fatality on the roads. The first fatality, first persons and first class of vehicles which are involved on the road accidents are two-wheelers, my dear friend, which are you and me. We belong to the medium economic strata of this society, where most of us use two-wheelers, and we use two-wheelers to commute to our work, for our college, then schools, and market and all other work. Hardly we use four-wheelers because here a lot of congestion is there, and also cost of maintenance is also slightly higher than a two-wheeler. Two-wheeler is more convenient, where you can zigzag and also reach to your destination in quite fairly good time. This is the difference. Maybe there are other reasons also. Some, they love riding bikes, which is one of them is myself also. If you give me two-wheeler and if you tell me to take a four-wheeler, I will prefer two-wheeler, because I love riding bike than driving, because some have internal thing. Anyway, that is the personal things. Coming back to our topic, here our today's subject is regarding celebration of the month-long road safety week, so road safety month. Here of this year's motto, its theme is be a road safety hero, and today's safety hero are Tiswadi Muslim Welfare Society, the members, all committee members present over here who has taken up this task. Really an applause for them. My dear friends, government has been doing a lot of things to be safety and safe driving of our all citizens. And to achieve this task, what we are doing is government has given up 3 E's. You can just remember 3 E's. Number 1 E is a road engineering. We can say it is road engineering, where the concerned department is the PWD, the electricity department, then all departments which are connected with construction of roads. These roads are constructed for better mobility for the citizens. Like even the road consists what the road, the carriageway where the vehicles are plying. Adjacent to the carriageway is a footpath. Then again in between footpath and the road there is shoulder of the road. Then shoulder, then there is footpath. Thereafter there are gutters and or service lines like water pipelines, then electricity ducts, then sewerage line. All these things, rainwater leaving. That also everything is there. So this is all construction of the road. Now this is all is done by the PWD, GSIDC, then all electricity department and all these connected people. The once the roads are done, then comes the road education. Once the roads are there on the field, then the people should know how to use this road. Which is the right way, which is the left side, which side of the road one can walk. Then which side of the road the traffic will ply, where will be the road markings, where will be the traffic signs, where will be the lighting, and cat eyes, cat studs. Then there will be movement for other non-motorized vehicles. All thing is constructed. Okay, this is comes under road education, and we have road education. I am also doing one part, giving message, giving talk on this topic is also comes under road education. Then you must have also seen pamphlets are being distributed. Now these are some of the pamphlets which my colleague Mandrekar will give you all of you all. Some pamphlets, these are printed by the government and which will be distributed to you all. Then on the newspapers, newspaper ads are coming. You will find some hoardings are there all over thing. Then even if you just see when you put on your mobile also, message will come from service provider saying that comply or follow traffic rules. Different time on TV you will find something regarding messages being given by the government, Ministry of Road Surface Transport. These people are giving you, and this all forms as an road education. This is called second E. The third E comes is road enforcement. Now here the agencies are involved, like the traffic police is there, Goa police and RTO. These are the agencies who enforce road rules, regulation on the road, on the field. Now good roads are given to you. Then educated people are all educated. Signboards are installed. Signboards are there like this one. These all signboards are also placed by the government, PWD, municipality, all concerned department there. They are going to install this. Now once this is there, you must not be knowing what is it. Now to get driving license, you have to go to which department? RTO. As obviously everyone knows, you have to go to RTO. Now, once you go to RTO, you have to learn these signs, you have to learn the rules, and also you should know how to drive motorcycle, car on the road. Once you are thoroughly prepared, you have to make an application, you have to pay the fees and go for a driving test. Here the driving test, the officer, ADT or the motor vehicle inspector will test you whether you are complying or you are fit for the driving license or otherwise. Depending upon if you pass, then you get a driving license. My dear friends, driving license is given to you. To do what? To drive the vehicle or to ride the bike. Now some people take this driving license as what? License to kill. This motto should not be there. This motto, this theme should change. License, you are going to the RTO, you are making a request, you are making an application, you are passing, you are going to doctor, medical test you are doing, you are taking rules, regulation, this test is taken by the RTO officer. Then your theoretical test is taken, then physical test is taken. After passing all these things, you are given, if you comply, if you pass the test, your license is given. My dear friend, RTO doesn't come to you, okay, you are a baba, license get tuka apun ditat. How you give chane ditat license dim tuka? No. So with due respect, with due all formalities, we are getting the driving license. So to maintain the driving license, there when you are going to the test for a driving license, you wear the helmet, you put on the strap, okay, and then you take ATCO, eight number you take, and everything you whatever the RTO officer is saying, you comply. Similarly, when you are going to take license for a car, you wear seat belt and everything you do properly, so that RTO officer gives you license. But what happens, my dear friends, when you are out in the field in actual conditions? Are you complying driving? Are you complying all the rules regulations? Very few. अरे आम्ही बाजारात गेलो रे मातसो नुस्तें हाडपाक 100 रुपया आसा रे बॉल्सान नुस्तें घेवंक काय तुका हांव तालांव दिवं 100 रुपया. These are the words which we used to get it from the people. हांगाच घर पळय हांगा लागीं पळय 2 मिनटांची वाट. आनी आमी वीस टू टेल देम 2 मिनटां वाट बाबा तूं बायक कित्याक घेवन वता चलत वच मरे सिंपल थिंग तूं चड सोबेज उलयता मरे दाखोव हांव कोण तो तुका. These are the language. My dear friend, you can speak, you can fool police also. We also know, we are sometimes ignore also. This type of things are going on. But what happens? You are cheating yourself. Once you really don't know when a driving license, when you are going to meet with an accident. Is anyone knows that you are going to reach home here safely? Nobody knows. कोणाक काय खबर ना की आपण घरा आज सारको पावतलो काय ना. Wear a seat belt, सारको शिस्तीन चलय, zigzag चलो नाका, comply all rules regulation, traffic signal comply कर, signal, signboard, everything, speed limit, lot of things are there, comply and go. Don't drink and drive. There are so many cases, I can catch many people on the road, drink and drive. So what are the ultimately? I have seen, and पहिला असे भुरगे 17 वर्साचे भुरगे 16 वर्साचे भुरगे 16 years आवय बापूय ताका काडून बायक दिता. They are giving bikes. कित्याक तो भुरगो घरा कडेन वचून आवय कडेन म्हणटा ना तूं बायक दिना आपूण फाल्यां कॉलेजीक वचना. कित्याक 16 years 15 years boy 15 years सुद्दां एसीसी आसता. 16 जालो की तो 11th पावलो, 17 12वीक पावलो, 18 तेजे 12th पास जाता तो. Most vulnerable age is 16-17 years. 15 years. आता जे बाईक एकदम सिम्प्लिफाय केला. एक्टिवा जस्ट रेस बाईक गेली फुडें. कित्याक तो भुरगो सायकल चलयता. आता एक्सिडेंट अशे वाडले की गोंयान और ऑल ओवर इंडिया की आमचे लॉ मेकर्साक rules चेंज करचे पडले. And that too because of pressure from the enforcement authorities. I'll tell you one incident, simple incident. Earlier, these bikes which are there now, which is going on, that is Activa, then TVS and all these things bikes, which are non-geared bikes. These bikes are 100cc. And 100cc bikes requires license now, presently. One point of time was there when 16 years boy, that time you are not requiring license. 16 years boy can ride this Activa bike, 100cc bike. Why? This was happening because the industrialists, the businessmen, they wanted to increase the production, make more profits. So what they did? Government changed the law. Earlier it was 50cc with parental consent. A boy or a girl of age of 16 years was getting a driving license of a non-geared bike. Now non-geared bike that time were 50cc. Now lawmaker, the businessmen, the industrialists changed this situation and they produce bikes like saying that 100cc non-geared bike. So now this 16-year boy used to ride 100cc bike and met with an accident, ultimately what? Fatality. Now this went up very alarmingly very high, and there were a lot of fatality wherein children of 16, 17 years were dying. We went reports, our reports went, the parliament changed this law, and here they inserted bikes which is more than 100cc and above, even non-gear. For that, license is mandatory. So now a person of 18 years can get a license to drive this Activa, which is 100cc bike. Even 125cc bike was coming, which was non-geared. Some bikes are there. There is Suzuki 125. That also you can ride with and without license earlier. That is 15, 16 years boy can ride. So this is one of some of the cases. One more case I will tell you, very prominent things, live case which I want to tell you. How accident has taken life. Cyrus Mistry, everybody knows. Most of you all must be knowing. Because he is chairman of Tata companies. Cyrus Mistry. He met with an accident and he died. 3 persons died in that accident. I'll tell you facts of this case. He was driving a very best vehicle, Mercedes, very expensive, more than crore cost of the vehicle, and it is sports vehicle, Mercedes sport vehicle SUV. He was going at a very fast speed. Speed was there, and somewhere in Mumbai, it's event out of control. 3 persons died on the spot. What was the reason? Seat belt. He was not wearing seat belt. Simple reason. Okay. So because he was not wearing seat belt, the crash was so harsh. He went and the vehicle met with an accident that got crushed and he died. One more thing, one more live example I'll give you. All must be remembering one union minister. I don't want to name him. Union minister from Maharashtra. He won the election, Lok Sabha election, and that was the first time he won Lok Sabha election. And after election, he was also made a minister. Now, once he took his Shapath Vidhi and he was returning back to the airport in Delhi. Same thing, he was traveling in an Innova. Some vehicle came in front of him. That vehicle banged him and he also died. Union Central Minister. Simple reason. What? Again, seat belt. So this, my dear friends, these belt and helmets are very important. It looks very simple and you really don't know when accident is going to happen. And this, if you are wearing and if you are complying, taking safety measure, yes, your life is not 100% safe, but your life is 99% safe. 1% you have to leave it for the act of the God. Now 3 E's I have explained you. Now one more E is there. On that I was talking all to you all. That is the fourth E is enthusiasm. And enthusiasm is, who are the participant for the enthusiasm is you who are sitting across in the chair. That is all person, including me also, because I have to, even I also ride, I also drive. Now you don't comply with all rules, regulation and all these traffic rules, regulation, then there is no point of we delivering lecture of government preparing such a good roads, education and enforcement. Nothing will happen. Enforcement will be there. Now I will tell you one more thing before concluding. Now we are collecting, traffic police is collecting more than 10 CR, correct Mandregar? 10 crores we are collecting from the Goan motorist, which is such a big amount by way of challans. And this is your money. Now fines have gone up. That's why simple fine. Now drunk driving, how much fine is there? It is 10,000. 10,000 fine plus your driving license is suspended. for a period of 3 months. Very stringent. There are 5 offences. One is drunk driving, other one is red light jumping. My dear friend, in Panjim, I want to tell you all and pass message through this forum that all Panjim, there are something 565 cameras installed in entire Panjim city, and all are working, my dear friends. These cameras are working round the clock, and they are catching each and every person doing any violation. Even tomorrow you will say, "Aw, mast bazaran gelo re, helmet ghalun na." Tak, your phone is, your picture is clicked. Your picture is clicked, then your number is noted, a challan is generated. Notice will come on your where? On your mobile. Notice will come on your mobile. Okay, you are found violating so and so offense at so and so time at so and so place. Please come and pay 1,500 for red light jumping. Okay, so these are the things which are going. Helmet, if you are not wearing, 500 rupees fine. So all these fines are there. Then any person who is protruding goods outside the body, again challan. Red light jumping, challan. Drunk driving, challan. Then lane cutting. Mandregar will explain you. Lanes are there. There are a lot of lane in white line is there. Somewhere it is yellow line is there. So that lines you should not cut or you should not break. You should not overtake. So a lot of things are there. So comply them. You are going to be safe, and everything will be safe. Now most common I will tell you the common violation which we find and because of which accidents are taking place is one of the reason is main is rash driving. Rash can be anything. If you are going very fast, is not a rash driving. But provided you can go very fast, you can go 100, 200 speed. Yes, you can go. There are latest bikes, cars, high-end cars are there, which are bulletproof cars. Then there are sports model cars, whatnot. Bugatti is there, then Mercedes, then all big vehicles are there. You can go 300, 400 speed you can go. But where, my dear friend? You can go build your own roads. Build your own roads, have such big driving tracks, and you can drive on them. Nobody will ask you. Not on public roads. Public is meant for everyone. It is government money. It is yours and my money. You are paying tax. It is for the community. It is for the citizen. Here, you have to be in controlled speed. Whatever speed is prescribed on that particular road, you are supposed to drive at that speed, not over there, and you cannot do whatever you want. Tomorrow you will say, I can go 4 people on my bike. Yes, you can go, build your own road, go in your private property, go near wherever you want. You can go, but not on public roads. Then, one more thing which I would like to highlight most things is that two-wheelers are the main culprits and they are getting killed on the road. Now, in the last year, I will tell you, on an average, in Goan roads, around 300 people die. 300 people die on an average. So, every 31 hours, one person is dying on the Goan roads. These are the statistics which we are complying and we are finding it out. And out of this, 70% are two-wheeler riders and pillion riders. These are the class of people who are dying on the road. The second to this is after two-wheelers are pedestrians. The person who is walking on the road, he is of no fault because he is not going on the bike, nor he may be traveling by bus or by any mode, or may not be using any mode of vehicle, not even cycle. That person is knocked down and is thrown away. Why? Again, the two-wheeler and four-wheeler are main culprits. You drive, there are curves. On curves, you have to be slow down. This is, everyone knows, you have to be slow down on curve. On steep ascent, you have to go on a lower gears. Simple thing. When you are descending on a lower gear in a controlled manner. When you are climbing on top, and the preference has to be given for the vehicle which is going on upwards rather than coming down. The person who is descending should give a clear way to the person who is climbing on top. Similarly, vehicles should not be parked on a curves, on an inconvenient place, on a sharp turns or on steep ascent. There are various things where you are not supposed to park the four-wheeler, two-wheelers, causing inconvenience to the others. So these are some of the main things which I would like to tell you all and pass on the message to you all. Now, drunk driving. This is one of the subject where drunk driving and use of mobile phone. These are the two which are menace for our enforcement agencies. Drunk driving, we know, see the timing. When there are timings, say about during night time and party time. In coastal belt, you will find a lot of people on alcoholic drinks, and they must be taking and driving in a fast triple seat without helmet, all these type of things. And mostly we find tourists committing such type of offenses. What happens? They think that Goa is free and everything is possible. You can drink and drive. But actually, my dear friend, the Motor Vehicle Act 1988 is applicable to all over India, not exception for Goa. So you have to follow and comply drunk driving. Drunk driving, here what happens if person is caught, we can identify a person from a distance of about 100 meters. The way he is driving the bike or a car, I can tell you this person is drunk. And my motto was that any person who is caught drunk, straight away challan and take legal action. No excuse from whatever source you apply to me. Till now, I have not left go any single person who is caught by me for drunk driving. Second menace, this drunk driving, his license is suspended for period of 3 months. Show cause is given, his license is suspended. And again, after repeated offense, there are more stringent fine for him. Even imprisonment is there up to 6 months for drunk driving. So it is a very serious offense, and here you should take a lot of precaution. The second thing which we find is very common and very big menace is talking on mobile. Here also it is an Supreme Court monitored offense where we have to send reports to the Supreme Court how many cases are booked, and this is monitored by the Supreme Court. Drunk driving, then mobile, jumping, red signal jumping, lane cutting and overloading. These are 5 offenses which the government and the Supreme Court is monitoring, and they are checking why this is happening, and every monthly information we have to give by the Goa Traffic Police to Supreme Court. They are monitoring. So these are some of the things which I would like to highlight, and main thing for you all. Now, enforcement is being done by us, strict enforcement. Enforcement is done by Goa Police and the RTO. But now the third eye, that is the L&T installed cameras which are being installed and are all operational by the Smart City Management of Intelligence Smart City in Panjim. They are keeping check on it. And anyone violating will get his challenge, and you are unnecessarily going to waste money and get penalized, and also you will be in the bad books and your name will be figuring in that list. If second offense is the third offense, the fine proportionately increases. So my dear friend, we are trying each and every possible way. The traffic police specialized wing of Goa Police is doing all possible efforts and trying to reduce the accidents and try to keep fatality on the Goa roads in a minimum condition, minimum figures, minimum statistics. So with this, again, I will congratulate Tiswadi Muslim Welfare Society for taking up this subject and bringing up to you all, and taking this very hotly debated subject, and so that you all remain safe, drive safe, and your parents, your brothers, sisters, and younger one, everyone drive safe, and also pass on this message to them, and so that accident doesn't happen to them and loss of life is totally prevented. And thank you very much for allowing me to speak over here, and listening me patiently for last, I think, 20 minutes. And thank you, बरकत भाई, नेशनल सेफ्टी मंथ सेलिब्रेट करने के लिए। ये मंथ लॉन्ग नहीं होना चाहिए, ये हमारा 365 डेज होता है हमारे लिए, आपके लिए मंथ लॉन्ग है, लेकिन हम लोग गोवा पुलिस में इट इज 365 डेज हम लोग ये सेफ्टी वीक आगे चलाते हैं। थैंक यू वेरी मच एंड गॉड ब्लेस यू। अल्लाह हाफिज।
Thank you, Salim sir, for your very informative and encouraging speech, which we shall forward to all our near and dear ones, because we are responsible not only to ourselves but to our family members and our co-passengers and society at large. Thank you, sir. Our guest speaker, Shri Tukaram Sheth Mandrekar, will be addressing the gathering, and I shall give a brief intro of the guest speaker. Shri Tukaram Sheth Mandrekar is Assistant Sub-Inspector of Goa Police. He had joined Police Department in the year 1987 as Police Constable. Then in 2007 he was promoted to Head Constable, and in the year 2020 he got second promotion as Assistant Sub-Inspector. He has 6 years experience in police station and more than 30 years experience in traffic. He was felicitated by Director General of Police Goa and received prestigious insignia Prashasti Patra in the year 2019. He has conducted various lectures in schools, colleges and institutions and felicitated by many schools and organizations. Now, I request the dignitaries on the dais to kindly take the seat in the audience so that Shri Tukaram can give us his PPT presentation.
उपस्थित सगळ्यांक माझो माय मोगाचो नमस्कार। सगळ्यांक हांव मेन्शन करिना। नॅशनल रोड सेफ्टी मंथ 2025 विषय असा बी अ सेफ्टी हिरो। बी अ सेफ्टी हिरो म्हणजेच रस्ता सुरक्षेचे तुम्ही नायक बना, न्हू खलनायक। आणि हो विषय रस्तो आणि सुरक्षा हेचेर आसा, आणि ह्या सुरक्षिततेक लागून कायदो, नियम आणि आमचे आचरण हे महत्वाचे आसा। आणि हे जाणून घेवपाक लागून आम्ही एक 2 शॉर्ट फिल्म पळोवया पयली, आणि तेच्या उपरांत हांव स्टार्ट करतलो। यस,
सड़क सुरक्षा जीवन के लिए होती है। सड़कों पर अक्सर दुर्घटना होती है। जीवन को हमसे जो छीने पल भर में, जीवन को हमसे जो छीने पल भर में, वो दुर्घटना बड़ी भयंकर होती है। सड़क सुरक्षा जीवन के लिए होती है। सड़कों पर अक्सर दुर्घटना होती है। सड़क सुरक्षा जीवन के लिए होती है। सड़कों पर अक्सर दुर्घटना होती है। सड़क सुरक्षा नियम तुम्हें हम आज बताते हैं। सड़कों पर कैसे चलना है ये समझाते हैं। सड़क सुरक्षा नियम तुम्हें हम आज बताते हैं। सड़कों पर कैसे चलना है ये समझाते हैं। ड्राइविंग करने से पहले लाइसेंस बनवाते हैं। ट्रैफिक दफ्तर के अफसर हमें नियम बताते हैं। हेलमेट हेलमेट सर में हो सेट। हेलमेट हेलमेट सर में हो सेट। हेलमेट से जीवन सुरक्षा होती है। सड़कों पर अक्सर दुर्घटना होती है। सड़क सुरक्षा जीवन के लिए होती है।
समझ सको तो हम लोगों को समझ सको तो समझो दिल पर जानी। जहाँ भी तुम समझोगे उतनी होगी हैरानी। हम लोगों को समझ सको तो समझो दिल पर जानी। जितना भी तुम समझोगे उतनी होगी हैरानी। अपनी छतरी तुमको फिर भी कभी जुबान से पानी। कभी नए बाइक में बेचे तुमको चीज पुरानी। फिर भी दिल है हिंदुस्तानी। 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 है थोड़ा खिलाड़ी रुक रुक के चलती है अपनी गाड़ी। थोड़े अनाड़ी है थोड़े खिलाड़ी रुक रुक के चलती है अपनी गाड़ी। ऐसे भी है वैसे भी। हम लोगों को समझ सको तो समझो दिल पर जानी। जैसी भी है अपनी यही कहानी। थोड़ी हममें होशियारी है थोड़ी है नादानी। थोड़ी हममें सच्चाई है थोड़ी बेईमानी। आंखों में आंसू है सपने हैं। आंसू और सपने दोनों ही अपने हैं। आंखों में कुछ आंसू है सपने हैं। आंसू और सपने दोनों ही अपने हैं।
ओके, तुम्ही शॉर्ट फिल्म पळयले न्हू? आता पयली म्हाका आन्सर दिया. What is mean by traffic? ट्रॅफिक म्हणजे काय? ट्रॅफिकची डेफिनेशन किती? ट्रॅफिक किती? हा? ट्रॅफिक TRAFFIC ट्रॅफिक. ट्रॅफिक म्हणजे कितें कितें गर्दी सारखे ट्रॅफिक म्हटल्यार गर्दी गर्दी इंग्लिश शब्द कितें आहा कर्ड न्हू मागीर ट्रॅफिकेची डेफिनेशन गर्दी कोणी केली ट्रॅफिक एक मराठी शब्द किती आसा वाहतूक कितें वाहतूक हिंदीन आसा तेका शब्द यातायात The movement of vehicular traffic from one place to another place in a safe way after following the rules means traffic. एका जाग्यावरसून दुसऱ्या जाग्याचे नियमांचे पालन करून सुरक्षितपणे वचप तेका म्हटला वाहतूक. कोणाचे पालन करपाक जाय नियमांचे. आम्ही कितें करता नि मायनस करतात नियंत्रण खूप ऐकतात आणि यमाच्या स्वाधीन जातात. त्याचा वापर मनुष्यही करतात आणि जनावरांही करतात. पण जास्त बळी कोण येता मनीस जेका बरी बुद्ध असा जेका बऱ्या वाईटाची जाणीव असा जेका बऱ्या वाईटाची जाणीव असा जेका विचार शक्ती असा विचार करपाची शक्ती असा अशे बळी वयता. बरे वाईट आमकां कितें कळटा तरी बळी वयता. आता म्हाका एक सांगा what is mean by रोड रस्तो म्हणजे कितें जी जागा वाहतुकीक लागून आरक्षित रिझर्व दवरल्या कोणाक दवरल्या गाडयांक लागून. तेचो जेन्ना मनीस आमी वापर करतात तेन्ना आमी कायद्या नियमाचे पालन करूनच वचपाक जाय न्हू. रस्त्यार फातर सुद्धा असलो पळयात फातर म्हटल्यार कुणो तो महत्वाची भूमिका बजायता. तुम्ही पळयल्यात रस्त्यार धवे पिवळे ऑरेंज कलरचे हिरव्या रंगाचे तरेतरेचे माइलस्टोन आहात. फातर आसा ते आमकां सांगतात हो गांवचो हो शहराचो हो राष्ट्रीय महामार्ग हो जंगलाचो रस्तो. पण आम्ही कितें करतात कचऱ्याच्यो पिशव्यो घेतात रस्त्यार उडयतात. जेची वागणूक सारखी ना जेचो बिहेवियर सारको ना तेका आमी म्हणटा रस्ता. किंमतच ना. एक वेळ पळयात मनशाचो चेहरो पळयात फेस पळयात आणि रस्त्याची फेस पळयात. रस्तो दिसात दीस पळयात कसो चकाकता. तरेतरेची मार्किंग येता तरेतरेची सायनबोर्ड येता तरेतरे